Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're the Telemaniacs. I'm David,
I'm Miguel.
and today we're watching the first season of the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of people who's watched my reactions back in the days. It was the same people watching, but yeah, we used to have another channel. We haven't ever watched the Vampire Diaries together. So
No,
you haven't watched anything,
I'm pretty excited for it.
and I watched like 3 seasons or something like that. I do remember actually quite a bit of it, so I'm kind of gonna be in the background a little bit. But it's still gonna be nice for me to see it all again because it's been years actually. At this point, I think it's like 3 or 4 years ago I watched it.
Damn.
But there's quite a few episodes, and we're only at the moment uploading every Friday. I think it's gonna be 8 p.m. Eastern time, something like that. But yeah, we'll see. You know, there might be some Patreon polls in the future and stuff like that. But this is the very first video we're filming after the intro. So hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you want more of the Vampire Diaries content. And yeah, what are your expectations for the show?
I'm expecting a lot of like trickery, like who's who did this, who killed this man, who it's like a big murder mystery.
Town Salem style.
Yeah.
We used to play a lot. It was fun. It was most fun when you had like 10 plus players. We knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch it. But obviously, as I've said, you know, I know what's gonna happen, so I'm not gonna give anything away. So there's mainly nothing like speculating, because I hate when people like, you know, watch reactions and sometimes they just spoil way too much, like, or they're trying to, you know, really push for something that is gonna happen.
Yeah. No, I don't like spoiling at all. I don't like getting spoiled.
You know, I moved this and I like, you know, who do you think did that and why do you think they did it, and you know, do you think it's something to do with that person, and you know, something like that. But yeah,
you're just gonna be like, something's up here.
I'll say we just jump right into it. Let's see what's gonna happen, and we'll have a discussion at the end. So yeah, so that's it. Welcome to the channel. We'll see you in direction. 3, 2, 1, go.
What's with all the fog?
It'll clear in a second.
Watch out!
Well, that's never good. And he's gonna get up.
He looks like Brad Pitt a little bit.
Yeah.
You think he's alive?
You think he might be a vampire? How to get easy food just standing in the middle of the road in a thick fog?
The fog.
Why is she running away from the car?
I'll be the sad little girl who lost her parents. I will start fresh. Be someone new.
Lost her parents.
That's the only way I'll make it through.
Rams is telling me I'm psychic. Our ancestors were from Salem, which isn't all that I know.
The town.
On about it, and I'm like, put this woman in a home already.
What's up with things sitting in the windshield?
What was that? Oh my god. Elena, are
Looked like a bird.
It's okay. I'm fine.
It was like a bird or something. It came out of nowhere.
Really, I can't be freaked out by cars for the rest of my life.
Ooh.
A little backstory.
Okay, see you guys later. Okay, bye.
No comment.
Don't take more than 2 in a 6-hour window.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And we do insist on transcripts.
Please look again.
Ooh.
I'm sure everything you need is there.
The papers
Hypnosis.
look fine. You know why he's taking that?
Great. It's the first day of school and you're stoned.
No, I'm not.
So you can't see his eye.
You need to chill yourself, all right?
Chill myself? What is that, stoner talk?
Pardon me. Is this the men's room?
Yes,
Just came out of it.
I was just...
I was just. It's a long story.
Elena Gilbert.
When someone asks, how are you? They really don't want an answer.
Ominous fog. Something bad's gonna happen.
Shoot!
Imagine that happening at a cemetery.
Dude, I don't know, just just leave.
Why always people always got a trip?
I don't know.
You okay?
Were you following me?
No, I saw you fall.
I'm Elena.
I'm Stefan.
I know.
Stefan?
We have history together.
A
It's a
ring?
family ring. Yeah. Kind of stuck with it.
Like the other guy.
No, it's just, I mean, there are rings and there's that. Wow, so look at that. That is not pretty. Are you okay?
The other guy.
Take care.
It was him then.
Really, it's nothing.
Don't stay out late. It's a school night.
Well done, Aunt Jenna.
And Jenna.
It's her aunt.
Oh,
Just showing up everywhere.
He's like
For my disappearing
supersonic
activity, I
speed.
noticed this back.
I must have dropped it. Thank you.
Don't worry, I didn't read it.
no? Why not? Most people would have.
Well, I wouldn't want anyone to read mine.
You keep a journal.
Yeah, if I don't write it down, I forget it. I live with my uncle.
So, Stefan, if you're new,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't know about the party tomorrow.
It's a back to school thing at the falls.
Are you going?
Of course she is.
Oh, that's a good song. Take only what you need from. No, it was in FIFA.
Please, Uncle Stefan. Mystic Falls is a different place now. It's been quiet for
Uncle
years.
Uncle
There are people
Stefan.
who still remember. And you being here, it's just gonna stir things up.
It's not my intention.
Then what is? Why did you come back after all this time? Why now?
I don't have to explain myself.
Damn.
Look at that.
Jesus.
Catherine, 1864.
A lot? I'm not sure. Like a whole lot.
Cute becomes dumb in an instant, Miss Bennett.
Oh.
Mr. Donovan. Except, of course, there were no civilian casualties in this battle.
Actually, there were 27, sir. Confederate soldiers, they fired on a church, believing it to be housing weapons. And they were wrong. It's a night of great loss. The Founders' Archives are stored in Civil Hall if you'd like to brush up on your facts.
Oof.
Ooh. Sass.
When?
That was weird. When I touched you, I saw a crow.
What?
A crow. There was fog. Man.
Okay.
I was like, Grandma was right.
Hi.
Hi.
I did it again, didn't I?
Last spring, my parents' car drove off of a bridge into the lake. And I was in the back seat and I survived, but they didn't. Hey, are you okay? Your eye, it's...
Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. Are you thirsty? I'm gonna get us a drink.
Then he's gonna disappear. Because it seems pretty convenient that the fog just happens to roll in every time he wants to feed.
Jeremy?
Well.
She's dead.
Jeremy, where the hell are you going?
I don't want to hear it.
Oh.
Oh boy.
It's a strange reaction.
Yeah. Damon.
Hello, brother.
Why are you here now?
I could ask you the same question. However, I'm fairly certain your answer could be summed up all into one little word. Elena.
Bonnie, what?
That it's just the beginning.
She took my breath away.
Well, that's never good words to hear.
Let's go straight for Elena. Stop it! Imagine what her blood tastes like. I can't. I said stop!
Okay.
I promised you an eternity of misery, so I'm just keeping my word.
Just stay away from Elena.
You should know better than to think you're stronger than me. You lost that fight when you stopped feeding on people. I wouldn't try it again.
Hard.
Try hard. Not necessarily a good thing.
No.
It's not a competition, Caroline. Yeah, it is.
Dear Diary.
There's a whole lot of shit happening in episode 1.
I thought that I
Yeah.
could smile.
Oh no.
You know, she's drunk, she's just been down, you know, that's very
Yeah.
easy prey, that's the problem.
She's gonna be the next one to die.
I needed to know that you were okay.
You know, for months, that's all anyone's wondered about me. If I'll be okay.
What do you tell them?
But I'll be fine.
Because, you know, she was talking earlier about how she's gotten asked so much. Well, maybe you read that diary, because she was writing that down. In the cemetery.
That would make a lot of sense. So that was the first episode, and I personally really liked it. I think there's a lot of stuff being set up already. I'm kind of like already excited for the next episode.
Like, there are just, you know, amongst the people I've talked to who's watched the show, there's this huge stigma about it being for girls. And well, I can see some aspects of it, but, you know, it's not like, you know, I've talked to like a lot of Melissa's friends who's watched it. They're like, have you watched that? And that's a girl show, you know, like almost like, you know. And I'm like, what the hell?
Let us watch what the fuck we want to watch.
Yeah, it's not anything like they don't want me to watch it, right? But it's
but
more,
still,
it's more like, you know, I definitely see why men would enjoy this too, right? There's a lot of action. There's a lot of just, you know, if we go by the just real, you know, stigmas, then, you know, it's like men love action movie. I mean, love romantic movies. This is like a mixture.
Yeah, I think it's probably targeted towards women. Maybe.
I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't say so. I mean, it's more of like the people that, you know. I think it's more of, it's also just laying into the name like Diaries.
Yeah.
names are also a huge meaning for people to begin watching a show, I guess.
Yeah, like there's at least 2 people I recognized, I think.
Yeah, I've watched all the Twilight movies.
Oh yeah, they brought a lot of actors in from that.
No, I don't think
Oh.
so. But there's just like a lot of different vampire movies, TV shows that has different, ways of interpreting the vampire laws, if you may say so.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can kind of talk about some of the things you learned if you want to. Like there's a whole bunch of different stuff we already kind of got told, but wasn't really told.
It's like a hint.
Yeah, but we definitely like he took his ring and said that if he didn't get it back on or went inside before his sun's up, it'll ashes to ashes.
So the ring is like a, I don't know, magic thing that just keeps them safe from like burning up.
I mean, they both have it. And I was trying to like do the same thing as the show was doing, making you think that it was Stefan who did it.
Yeah, but then it turns out it was his brother Damon.
We got a whole bunch of different names as well. Might be hard to take in all.
Bonnie, Elena.
Yeah. They got another friend. That's Caroline.
God. I'm real bad with names, so I'm sorry if I offend anyone.
No, it's just first episode, whatever. But you'll definitely catch on to them at some point. We also got Matt, Jeremy.
Yeah. Was Matt the former boyfriend?
What? Yeah,
Matt,
he was.
Matt was the ex. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you said poor boyfriend, but that'd be Tyler. No, yeah, Tyler is kind of in a beef with Jeremy for Vicky.
Yeah.
And then we have the Aunt Jenna. We got Uncle Zach. Because that's the
not actually an uncle.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
I mean, what do you think of like all the, there was a lot of hints also on real diaries and picture. There was a picture of Catherine. Said 1864, and they were talking about it. Her, how it ended and stuff. So pretty old.
He might have killed her. I think that's what they're hinting at.
Who?
Stefan might have killed Catherine.
I mean, there's the brother Damon, and then we have Stefan. I don't remember the actor's name. Oh, Ian Somerhalder. He's also playing Boone, as I said, and Lost.
Yeah.
We're gonna have 2 shows. We don't want to spoil for anything else, but yeah, it's a pretty good show so far.
I think the first episode is pretty good at setting up the universe.
Yeah, and there'll be a whole lot more of that, as there is in a lot of different shows, right? But
yeah,
that's you can make it very interesting. I think in general with TV shows, if if I don't usually like watch just in general high school dramas, because I feel like not enough stuff is happening. The drama is not enough for me. But when we have something like this, where there's this whole backstory with a lot of characters, and also just a lot of powers involved, we saw him kind of altering the mind of that receptionist or whatever she was.
Just staring at her and just saying, like a Jedi, it's fine.
Yeah, so, and we got the fog coming in whenever.
Yeah, it was a very convenient fog that showed up every time Stefan was going to kill someone or try to. Damon.
Not Stefan. Salvatore brothers. We also had the Crow just being there.
Crow is like Damon's thing.
Yeah, when we saw that Elena had that wound, scratch, that, his eyes really, he had totally...
He went into vampire mode.
Do you notice what Damon said, about fighting with Stefan? After they fought.
Oh, yeah. It's like, the only reason you lost because you don't feed it on enough humans.
Yeah. He's just talking about him feeding on squirrels and stuff, which is animals. you know, I would think blood is just blood, but this is definitely saying something else.
There has to be something special about human blood, and
or maybe it's, I don't know. I could imagine like it being the rush also giving you strength.
Maybe
there's more of a rush in killing a human, I guess, for them.
So like adrenaline.
Yeah, I don't know, but like they probably get like an adrenaline rush from doing, or I don't. It kind of depends because it almost seems like Damon is just so used to it, but it's still probably better than killing an animal for him.
Probably.
He probably enjoys it more. He seems like
he gets even more blood as well, but then you could make the argument that he could kill a bear or something.
Yeah.
So there has to be something special about humans then.
Well, a bear doesn't really, it's just an animal.
Yeah, but it's a big animal.
Yeah, so what?
So like, I was like leading into maybe the more blood you drink, the more.
Well, then
the stronger you get.
You don't
but
know,
then
you don't know how many squirrels Stefan killed. Like
no,
10,000 is still more blood than a human.
True.
I kind of take it as you know that you're killing a person where there's a lot of feelings involved. You know that there's going to be a lot of people being sad about it. You know the person's going to be a lot more frightened and show it a lot more than an animal, which would give the vampire a rush. And while they're having that rush, they're kind of just going all in because they love it, right?
So it's like a frenzy almost.
Yeah, but with that rush, there comes maybe great power. Because it's a bigger rush, so you're going to be more of an animal in that moment, which is going to maybe make you stronger.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Damon throw Stefan around.
Yeah.
Like he was a piece of paper.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of interesting things to talk about in the coming episodes.
It's already a lot.
Yeah.
We already did a really long review.
Yeah, it's not that long, but I used to just in general when I was watching, trying to figure it all out, just trying to piece everything together. And there's a lot of that in this show, which I really enjoy. You can have be a detective sometimes with a lot of things. There might be something you don't notice, but it's kind of important to pay attention to detail in the show.
It's like putting pieces of paper up and like stringing them together.
Me explaining Star Wars to people. Well, I guess that was about it for this episode. There's not that much else to talk about. We had Vicky getting attacked, so she's at the hospital right now. She said vampire to Matt.
So Matt knows something's up.
Yeah, or well,
maybe he'll just dismiss it as like
yes,
pieces in the days.
Yeah. And we had Elena's parents. We got told we're dead. They're both writing a diary, Stefan and Elena. They wrote the same thing.
Damon's diary must be really long though.
Well, we haven't seen him writing a diary.
No. But he's probably kept tabs on stuff for like a really long time now.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also, you could hear like in the history lesson, it's a rich town in history.
Yeah.
It's a lot of also kind of a lot of pride in it. Being in a town, a relative to people which were part of it and stuff like that. So I could see the prideful aspect of that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we'll see what's gonna happen next time. But I feel like this episode really just went by, because so much happened.
You almost can't keep up.
Yeah.
So much stuff
to process. It's always like that in the first episode. I just watched Squid Game, right? And then I watched it again the other night with Melissa, the first episode.
Yeah.
And I noticed so much more the second time because you're just trying to read the subtitles, you're trying to keep track of, and then you start remembering people. You see a lot later you totally didn't think of when you saw them later. First time. I mean that's just how it is in general with TV shows.
Yeah, but first episode always has to like set up the universe and
Yeah.
the characters.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. It's going to be coming out every Friday, so stay tuned. You can check out the full interaction for each and every episode over on Patreon if you want to support us. So yeah, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.